Welcome back. So we're at half-time in our feature game on Goal Rush at Old Trafford. Manchester United leading Crystal Palace by the odd goal. It came from the penalty spot. Any debating the decision?
Yeah, I think you can debate the decision. I think most people will come to the conclusion that it was a penalty. Will Hughes gets out. To start with, he puts his hands behind his back as if he's not going to give the referee any... Look at the arms go behind the back there. But then all of a sudden, he goes to close down and the arm lifts up. And I think when you look at it slowly, it isn't an unnatural position, Leon.
Yeah, I mean, modern-day football, the arm is away from the body. It stops the ball going into the penalty area. More often than not, you'll see that given as a penalty kick.
Yeah, up-stepped Bruno Fernandes, hop, skip, and a goal.
Yeah, comfortable. You know, I don't think we expected anything else. He's quite assured in those moments. Just, as you said, hop, skip, slows down, waits for the goalkeeper to make his move, and sends it the other way. Very confident penalty kick.
Yeah, which is what you come to expect, really, from Bruno Fernandes.
And Old Trafford breathes a huge sigh of relief. 3 really big points from a game which seemed totally under control until the red card shown to Casemiro.
But it was the winning goal ultimately from Marcus Rashford, whose flying form continues. 11 goals in 13 games for him, and his goal won the points here. United go third after a 2-1 win over Crystal Palace.
Thanks to Joe Spate and to Don Hutchison on another big win for Manchester United. It was nervy in the end since they got reduced to 10 men, and with Jeffrey Schlupp cutting the arrears, but they hold on in the end to continue their incredible run of form at Old Trafford. As we've just seen, Manchester United holding on for that nervy 2-1 win over Palace. Manchester United move up to third on 42 points. Manchester United have just registered a 13th straight home win in all competitions after a 2-1 win against Crystal Palace. Luke Shaw assisted what turned out to be the winning goal, and here he is now.
Luke, congratulations. What's the overwhelming feeling after that? Relief?
Yeah, really happy. A massive 3 points, I think, especially under the circumstances in the last sort of 20 minutes. It was very tough, but, you know, we showed character, we showed resilience, and, you know, to win this game in the end.
It felt like the entire stadium kicked every single ball towards the end of that match. They gave everything, the fans as well as the players. How important is it to show those types of qualities when you're up against a situation like that? Because that's part of the development of the team, as well as playing well and scoring goals.
Yeah, of course, and you know, I think we feed off that energy from the fans, and you know, they've been amazing, and today they showed again how much they can help us in you know, tough times, especially with 10 men. You know, we kind of felt like they were an extra help out there, and you know, with their energy, and you know, like I say, we feed off that, and I think, like I said, we fight it to the end. We didn't want to lose these points, and you know, I think that showed.
Yeah, and it continues their incredible run of form in all competitions at Old Trafford. It was nervy in the end, though, Michael, was it not?
Well, it was so comfortable, wasn't it, at one point?
Yeah.
2-0 up and playing fine, and then all of a sudden, red card, goal, and then it's backs to the wall for the last, you know, 15 minutes or so. And they were resilient. Palace will think that they could have manufactured 1 or 2 opportunities in that time, but on the whole, I think if, you know, Eric Ten Hag and his men will be pleased with that one, because a lot went wrong in a short period of time, and all of a sudden they were under the cosh. But 3 big points.
Let's have a look at the story of the second half, Leon. And I suppose Marcus Rashford's goal clearly proved decisive in the end from a man very much in form.
Absolutely, but they weren't to know it at the time, Manchester United. But we spoke about the importance of them scoring the second goal, and they work it really well. Marcus Rashford had gone right through the middle at this point. Wout Weghorst had left the pitch, and he's just grown accustomed to playing in the middle, being in the width of the goal frame for anything that comes across like this, and he's in such form. He was always going to put that one away.
Yeah, very difficult finish. I mean, you can't really get it into that far corner unless you sweep it in with your left foot, and you can only guide it. You can't put any power on it with the inside of your foot like that. So he did the best he could. It went quite close to the goalkeeper, but the power sort of beat him in the end.
Yeah, and then a moment where tempers were clearly quite frayed here. It started with a challenge, a late one on Anthony. Clearly, both sets of players felt aggrieved. And at the bottom of the picture, you might get a glimpse of Casemiro's involvement. But this was the initial reaction that sparked it all off.
It just shows that, you know, if you're not disciplined, if you let your emotions just get the better of you, even momentarily, then you're going to give the opposition a chance. Because that was Crystal Palace weren't in the game. Schlupp just does that bump, and suddenly, in the melee, Casemiro is deemed to have red card offence. I understand he's got his hands on his throat, but in the speed of that, I actually think he's a bit unlucky. I don't think there's...
Do you?
Yeah, I do, yeah.
You can't do that, Leon.
No, I understand, but if you see it from another angle, the speed of it, he's literally... It's happened so quick, he's trying to split people up. If you look, he's actually put his arm on. I know people will disagree with me on that one, but I think he's unlucky in that. But
yeah,
given the referee an opportunity in those moments of the freeze frames, it looks really bad, and suddenly comfortable game becomes a very uncomfortable last 25 minutes.
Yeah, because Jeffrey Schlupp made it 2-1 and clearly capitalising on the one-man advantage.
Well, exactly. He had a pivotal role in the game, didn't he, with that red card, and then all of a sudden scoring this goal as well. Makes his first run to the near post, but he's aware when the ball comes back, staying in a position that can almost sweep any ball that's coming to the back post, and it's quite a decent finish. He's knocks it in with his left foot over Fernandes into that near post, roof of the net, and all of a sudden it's game on.
Yeah, but it wasn't to be for Palace. It was short-lived joy at the time, and United's incredible form, as I said, at home continues.